What is going on, folks? It is Rigor Mortis. Kind of seems like it's been a while since I've said that. Anyway, it's Rigor Mortis. We are back with yet another video this evening. I want to say, first of all, thank you guys so much for all the love and support that you've shown on the channel. As I said before, I'm a little bit busy for the next few weeks, so the videos are going to be kind of inconsistent, but I found an opportunity to come on and talk to you guys about some of the movements that we've seen on this in the stock market today. Figured it was a good opportunity because we are just up crazy on all of our plays, well, at least most of our plays, and so I figured I'd jump on, give you guys some of my thoughts about where we're going, where we've been, and how we're going to move forward. So I'm going to talk about two of our favorite plays in this video: THCB, ticker symbol THCB, Tuscan Holdings, and we're going to talk about GIK, two of my favorite plays right now, and two plays that you guys should definitely be keeping on your radar. Anyway, if you're new around here, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Join the family. A like is always appreciated, and a comment down below as always. I want to hear what you guys have to say about each of these stocks. First and foremost, the behemoth, Tuscan Holdings, ticker symbol THCB. What in the world is going on with THCB? Right before close, we peaked at about $20.37. We had a little bit of a drop off since then, and then after hours, we are sitting at $19.30. If we look at the 5-day chart, holy crap, you guys, this thing was sitting at $13, and boom, all of a sudden, it got up all the way 50%, and then, like I said, kind of dropped off when we closed, and then going into after hours. What is the update on THCB? Guys, absolutely nothing. There is zero there's no news regarding the stock, okay? This is just a bunch of shenanigans down here. We still do not have a definitive agreement, okay? And this thing is still going crazy. Now, if you want my honest opinion, I truly thought that this thing was going to DA tonight, or I guess after hours today, because I saw the crazy movement. I was like, this looks a little suspicious. Somebody knows something. We're going to have a DA tonight, and this thing's going to absolutely pop off in the morning. That didn't happen. We didn't get a DA tonight. So now I'm looking at this stock. I'm like, okay, we still have these crazy movements on essentially no news other than the news that Microvast is literally one of the best battery companies right now. But we're still having these crazy moves. Now, I'm obviously still in this play, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts about whether or not I think if you're a new investor and trying to get in, if you're already holding, what you should do, or what I think you should do, and we're just going to go from there. So first and foremost, if you are new and you're trying to get into THCB, as always, folks, this is not financial advice. These are just my thoughts. This is what I would do if I were in your situation. I'm already in THCB. Anyway, if I'm trying to get into this one, I wouldn't enter right now, okay? This thing is almost sitting at $20. This is, again, guys, this is just my personal opinion. I don't think that this is a good entry point for a stock that doesn't have a definitive agreement. I'm in THCB right now, guys. Don't forget that. I like this company a lot. But at these levels right now, I think we're just a little bit too high for us to enter in. Because without a definitive agreement right now, we are just running too large of a risk. This thing could go down all the way back to $10. And if that were to happen, then you'd be out a lot of money. So the potential risk here is $8.79 per share, or $9.30 since we closed at 18.79, but we're in $19.30 in after hours. That being said, what is the upside? I just want to very briefly talk about QuantumScape, which has been absolutely nuts right now. It's sitting at $110.79. That's what we closed in after hours. It's around the same price. This thing has been going absolutely nuts, absolutely crazy. $21. You guys got to remember something. This thing was a SPAC. It was sitting at around $10, and then boom, all of a sudden, it's past $100. So when I'm comparing a company like Microvast to QuantumScape, personally, I like Microvast more, guys. So if we can get a definitive agreement, and whenever we inch closer to the actual merger date and even post merger, I think Tuscan Holdings and Microvast, hopefully, is at least a $75 play. That being said, we need that definitive agreement, guys. Without it, this thing can obviously go back down to $10, and that's what makes me a little cautious about entering this one. It's a great battery play. If you're in it early and you have low risk like I do, then it's good to just keep hanging on. If not, I would just watch this one, see if we get a DA, and then make your move after that. Once we get that DA, this thing is going to skyrocket. but I still think that we're going to have some good buying opportunities between the definitive agreement and the merger dates. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be buying the dips every single time. I'm not looking to make short-term gains on this one. I'm looking for a long-term hold. I know how good this company is. So I'm just going to keep buying the dip every single time on this one. That's once we have a definitive agreement. Next up, let's talk about a company that does have a definitive agreement. That's Gigcapital3, ticker symbol GIK, and they are merging with Lightning eMotors. Now, if you guys aren't in or weren't in the PIC play, Pivotal Investment Corporation, that merged with XL Fleets, this is kind of like a XL Fleets Junior in my opinion. Even though, and I'm saying that just from a SPAC perspective, in its life cycle of becoming a company, I think it's a mini XL Fleet right now. GIK, I really like Lightning eMotors, guys. I mean, this company is absolutely fantastic. So when it comes to GIK, a lot of people have been asking me, hey man, we're sitting at almost $15. Is it too late to buy into this one? Now, to that question, it depends, obviously, okay? So, if I were a brand new investor and I want to get into GIK, I would have to tell myself, okay, am I looking to make short term gains, or is this a company that I can buy now and not look at it until like the end of 2021? If you're in that second group of people that could buy now and then not look at it ever, I think that'd be fine. If you're in that group of people that, sometimes you panic sell, you like to see those short term gains, then this might not be the best entry for you because we're going to see quite a little bit of volatility between now and the actual merger date in the first quarter of 2021. That being said, I do recommend that you guys find entry into this one. I think that this is a potential $30+ play in the future after the merger, because Lightning eMotors, you guys got to remember, is a company that's not like any of these other SPACs. This one already has revenue, it already got customers, they already got big customers, and so this play can potentially go to the moon as well. So those are just a couple of my plays. When it comes to GIK, guys, especially GIK, I want you guys to keep a close eye on this one because we already got a definitive agreement here. There's not going to be any burst of catalysts in the short term, but in the long term, as we start inching closer and closer to that merger date, that's whenever we're going to see some really, really nice movement in GIK. But that is just my personal opinion. On this one, I'm also going to be buying the dips. This is not a short-term play for me, like some of our other SPAC plays are. This one is a long-term hold. So what I'll be doing is just continually buying the dip. And then once we actually get to that merger date, I know that my shares are going to be worth a lot more than they are right now. At least that's just my opinion. But anyway, folks, that's all I have for you guys today. I really want to hear your guys' opinions about all three of these stocks, honestly. THCB and how QuantumScape has been moving. I want to hear your thoughts about that, as well as GIK. Do you guys still think that this is a good place to enter for GIK and THCB? Are you guys waiting for the DA when it comes to THCB? Are you waiting for a pullback now when it comes to GIK? I want to hear some of these things. And by the way, I want to tell you guys that I'm actually not in QuantumScape. I know it kind of sounds weird, but I was just late on that one. By the time I was interested, it had already shot up, so I was a little bit late. But I am most definitely in THCB, and I have high hopes there, and most definitely in GIK, and have high hopes there as well. Let me know what you guys think down below. I appreciate you guys watching. Please join the family if you're new around here. If you don't mind, give this video a thumbs up, and a comment down below as always is appreciated. Let me know what you guys think. Peace out.